Hey folks, good morning. I'm Scott James with Blue Water Yacht Sales. Today we're on a 64-foot Viking. This is a brand new 2024 boat that we have coming to stock. So you'll see 64-foot, 18-foot, 11-inch beam, 5-foot, 7-inch draft, 100,000 pounds. A big boat. So on the bow here, a couple of things to point out. We've got an anchor windlass, faux teak tow rail, black mask. You see a FLIR camera. This particular boat has a tower. Ours is coming as a hardtop boat, no tower. I'm going to walk to the cockpit. Come on, let's take a look. So we've got on this particular boat, teak cockpit floor. We've got some of our boxes open, so we've got a refrigerated bait box or drink box right here. You'll see teak floor, how nicely done that teak is. This is a refrigerated step box, drink box, right in the step to the salon. We've got engine room access right here, bait freezer right here, and under this seat is bait freezer also. Speaking of seat, look at the mezzanine, and something we don't talk about enough is how much overhang we really have here. This is great for when you're trolling and you're watching trolled baits. You're in the shade and you're looking aft. This is a great perspective. You sit up nice and high, so you get to see the action. You're watching the dredges, watching the teasers. This is a great place to watch from. So we've got an Eskimo ice machine, chipped ice machine that dumps into this fish box. Okay, you can see this fish box runs from here to here. It's a nice big box. Transom box also. This is plumbed as a live well. And your Seakeeper is under the floor in this hatch right here. This is a perfect location for maintenance of your Seakeeper. Easy to hose it off, chamois it off, keep it nice and dry. So the next thing we see is this 10-rod release marine launcher. It's a nice big place. Look at your space for rigging. You've got a drawer right here for knife, scissors, wires, rubber bands, stuff like that. And then the last thing we'll notice, we're looking at the transom door and gate. Easy in, easy out. If you're backed up close to a floating dock, you open that guy, you can step right off. So horizontal storage underneath both gunnels. We've got tackle storage. We've got some tackle drawers right there. And electric door into the salon. We'll go there next. Okay, so we're in the salon, and this is we'll talk about a couple things in here. So the woodwork is high gloss walnut. You see the grain is kind of a horizontal grain, really neat. Does help kind of draw your eyes forward in the boat, and again, high gloss finish, very, very nicely done, as you would expect. Big sofa, L-shaped sofa. Notice how high the backs are. Super comfortable with storage underneath. We've got a high-low table that's also high gloss walnut. A little bit of an end cabinet over there. 2 bar stools, and this has the raised area of the kitchen bar. So another couple of things to talk about in here. The dinette, you notice, is raised a little bit, and the purpose of that is you've got rod storage underneath, and it's an excellent use of space. So what a lot of people do is they'll take their reels off, put the reels in these drawers here, and then you can store your rods in this drawer. You see how long this drawer is. Again, it's under your feet. It's an excellent use of space. It also allows you, when you're sitting at the dinette, you're raised up and you can see a little bit better. That's really a nice feature. So again, so now we're in the galley. We've got there's a couple of options in the galley of the 64. One of them is this, where this is really a peninsula. Okay. The other way this is done is with a walk-through here, and it's more of an island. And just an option. Some people prefer this look, and some prefer the walk around. So I will tell you that most of the mates and captains that use these boats, they really like the walk around so you don't get kind of trapped in this space. Just something to think about. But so underneath we've got sub-zero refrigeration and freezer. We've got 4 refrigerators, 2 freezers is what we have in this setup. Lots of storage underneath. Beautiful countertops. You see we've got the backsplash here is mirrored, and these are storage. And then your microwave oven is right there. Okay, so we got a couple of TVs in here too. One of them is right there. Okay, that one is stationary. This one here is a pop-up TV, so it comes up here. So if you're sitting at that sofa, great view of the TV. Okay, we're going below. Okay, so we've walked down the companionway stairs and we're now in the lower accommodation space. And I'm in what is this is the day head, okay? Day head and shower. You've got 4 staterooms in this boat. Stateroom number 4 is this kind of crew room, and it's right here. It's a really neat space. I've got that upper cabinet open, and you see how big that cabinet is? And that is intended to be rod storage. So obviously you can never have enough rod storage on a sport fish boat. That's a great place to put rod storage. Closet, TV, reading lamps, you've really got everything you need. So again, stateroom number 4, head and shower number 1. This is a 4 stateroom, 3 head and shower boat. You can see you do have a Jack and Jill door for this space. So I'm gonna close this. We're going forward. We'll find laundry right here, separate washer and dryer. And then bunk room. So this is really going to be stateroom number 3, okay, upper and lower bunks. And that connects us to the forward stateroom. We're going to call it stateroom number 2. This is the VIP. So a couple of configurations here. This one is the crossover bunk setup, which is the optional setup. The standard arrangement in here is an island queen bed. You've got upper cabinets, lower cabinets. Again, it's that horizontal grain, high gloss walnut, and you do have dedicated head and shower for the VIP stateroom right here. Good size showers, really generously spaced. And this is forward in the boat. You'll see we do have an overhead hatch with a shade screen and TV. So we're walking towards the master. We do have a linen closet that's right here. This is directly across from the laundry, okay? And then here, this is the master stateroom. Tremendous headroom in here. You can see how big our bed is, upholstered headboard, excellent storage. We've got a really big closet right here, nightstands on both sides, electric outlets for phones, that kind of thing, right here on both sides. TV, a little bit of a clothing cabinet, and then forward is the master head and shower. And I'm going to get in here to show you because this is important. I think I love big showers in a boat. This is a nice big shower. The headroom is great. You can see how much open tempered glass you have for visibility, but a really good size space. A lot of storage in here. Medicine cabinet storage here. And then also storage beneath. Designer faucets, designer countertops. Very, very, very high-end finishes in this entire boat. Okay, so we're in the engine room now. This boat's powered by a pair of V12, these are 12V2000 MTUs. Great performance package. This engine package is going to give us a cruise, 33, 34 knot cruise, and she'll top out in the low 40s, 42 knots. She'll get on down the river. So we've talked a couple times about how big this boat is. This boat weighs 100,000 pounds. When your standard fuel, which is 1,800 gallons, Standard fuel, standard gear, you're looking at a 100,000 pound boat. So it takes a lot of power to move those. That's what these guys do. The weight gives you excellent ride. One of the things that Viking invests a lot of money and time in is their R&D with their propulsion. So from the shafts to the struts, the shape of the struts, of course the propeller dynamics and the rudders, you get a very streamlined, very efficient power package that moves this boat incredibly well. So another couple of engine room features here. We've got twin 21.5 kW Cummins Onan diesel powered generators. While we're there, let's eyeball how big the shaft is, shaft seals, and then we're looking at raw water pumps that are right there, easy to get to. I'm going to move forward here just a little bit and look at, this is the Furuno omnidirectional sonar. So you can see where the sonar is. It's in this kind of mezzanine space in the engine room. Great place for it. HVAC equipment is over there. Clearline Electro C seawater treatment unit is all the way over there under the Delta T airbox fans. So another couple of things since I'm here in front of the starboard motor, toolbox, Spot Zero water maker water treatment system is there. And if I was to move over, I could walk all the way down the outboard side of this motor and of that motor too. So tremendous layout. One thing about the guys from Viking is they fish these boats every weekend. And so their hands-on perfecting their craft every day really it shows up in a space like this. It's easy to get in, it's easy to service, it's easy to get to the things that you have to get to. Okay, so we're on the Flybridge now, and first thing we want to point out is you've got a center console style helm station. You can walk all the way around. If you look at this lounge up front, this is amazingly comfortable, okay? You see you got the bump here for underneath your knees. When you're sitting, you got some lumbar support. What this does is this is concealing a freezer. So this big box, and you see how thick the lid is? This is a freezer. It's a bait freezer, or you put food if you're a trip to the Bahamas or a long-range trip, you can put meat in there. So, all right, we've got a freshwater sink right here. We've got storage underneath. We've got drawer tackle storage there. And then port and starboard side, 2 lounge seats. You'll notice the diamond stitch upholstery, very, very nicely done. Backrests on both sides. And we've got bucket type storage here. Great use of space. Starboard rear lounge, we're looking at a spot that is a refrigerated box. It's a great place for drinks for the captain, that kind of thing. All right, 3 release marine pedestal chairs, ladder back chairs. Very nice, very comfortable. And we're looking at teak helm pod. A couple of things that are really amazing that are going on right here. So we've got 3 Seatronic screens. You can see that we're looking at the bow of the boat through one of the FLIR cameras right there on that starboard screen. Center screen, we've got GPS, bottom machine. We're showing AIS targets here. And then we're also looking at engine room camera over here on the port side. All right, in the port box, we've got Octoplex vessel control screen, which this is an Octoplex boat, so you'll find these throughout the whole vessel. We've got our FLIR camera controllers here. We've got a VHF there. We've got the remote for our Furuno sonar is right here. And then in the starboard box, we've got another VHF, our bow thruster control. We turn the bow thruster on here, and we can control it right here with our thumbs. So very nice. If you're turning around backing, you can back the boat, Palm Beach style controls. You still have control of your bow thruster right here in the knobs. So let's look up. We've got 2 US 9 electric teaser reels, very nicely done. You'll see that the line for your teaser, which hasn't been rigged yet, runs through this hole and out here. The reason that's done that way now is so the captain can grab the teaser and yank it and get it away from a billfish or bring a fish to the boat. So, okay. A couple other options going forward here. So we're looking at the drop-down box in this particular setup. Our Seakeeper screen is here. Here's our autopilot screen, another Garmin display, and then this is our steering, and we got digital depth right here. All right, so let's talk about steering for a minute. So 100,000 pound boat, 64 feet, almost 19-foot beam. Your steering is literally like this. And that's a tribute to the R&D work that Viking does with their running gear and their vessel control. So literally, you see we got a nice little wheel, almost a sports car style wheel. Very nimble, very easy to control. A couple other things. This boat has the option of having the compass moved right down here, where it's right in front of the captain. The standard position of that compass is up top there, but this is a neat little feature. And so that pretty much, that's going to kind of wrap us up. We're on the bridge. We've got captain's rods across the launcher on the back rail. You'll also see the safety rail here for when you're coming and going up and down the ladder. You've got a nice place to hang on to on your way up and on the way down as well. So, again, 64-foot Viking, great performing boat. Any questions, love for you to call your Blue Water Yacht Sales salesperson. I'm Scott James for Blue Water. You can reach us at bluewateryachtsales.com, and thank you for joining us.